Hi everyone. I figured I'd do a video today because it's a lot easier than typing and typing and typing, and I just felt like listening to things when I listen to do other presentations. So for our project in my family, we are currently about to move and we have very limited space. So we had to figure out what we wanted to do with our diet. And we went with the strictest diet, which is me, because I have to watch certain foods that I eat. And the other thing is making sure it was portion sized for a year and a half old, which also makes things interesting. So we have limited space, like a drawer. Just think of a small drawer, and that's all we can use in the fridge and a small drawer in the freezer. So, taking that into mind, I had to get all the information I needed, and I didn't really have to write it down because I live with them. I know what their habits are, which makes it easier. If it was somebody I didn't know, I'd have to ask them a food journal question, what they like for breakfast, what they don't like, their favorite foods, foods they don't even want in their house. It can get pretty daunting with all the information you get just because people really don't understand what they actually eat during the day, much less how to go grocery shopping. So, with that in mind, I got pre portioned meals. Some of them are steamers, so it has the vegetables that would be needed for at least one meal. And my daughter is in love with bananas and strawberries, so I make sure it's always stocked. The easy thing about this is the testing stage because it is really easy to figure out, did you not like this or did you like it? If there's leftovers in the fridge and no one's touched them in a week, that meant, yeah, they liked it to try it, but not enough to keep it. That's why it goes in the trash at the end of the week. No one likes wasting things, no one likes wasting money. So, with that in mind, it's easy to test and evaluate on a daily basis as well as a weekly basis. And when I was talking with friends and family, and it comes to find out, the questions that I was asking actually helped them out on cleaning out their fridge of unwanted things like, why do I have horseradish in my fridge? I don't like horseradish. No one in my family eats horseradish. It must have been a gift from somebody. Things like that. And then it also helped my mother in law figure out if she wanted to do Hello Fresh for dinners or if she wanted to actually meal prep and have things in their little freezer. But again, she is also limited on space because they're moving into an RV, so they can't actually keep a full week's worth. So it's pretty interesting because this is a highly catered plan, and I was asked to actually do this for my sister because two of my sisters are having little ones, so they don't have a lot of time to actually get ahead of things. And they asked me to consult with them to say, hey, can we do this as a trial basis? Would you do this for my family for a week? And that's what I get to start next week. So this is going to be fun. I'm sorry you guys aren't going to see the results on that. But it's really easy once you get into habit of knowing what you want, what you do not want, and keep that in mind when you go to the store. Simple thing is, I have eggs and toast and for breakfast with my little one. I got her hooked on pumpkin butter. It's like apple butter, but it's made from pumpkin. It is an actual Oklahoma, somewhere near Guthrie, they actually make it. So that's our typical breakfast. Lunch is a variety of things. It's either leftovers or a PB&J or a turkey sandwich. Things that are usually handheld to go because we've been going to the Science Museum a lot. And then for dinner, we've been having these freezer meals that are steamers, and you can steam them in the microwave or in the oven, and it's already portioned per person. I usually split mine with my daughter because she likes munching on everybody's stuff, but it gives you everything you need. It also minimizes the amount of cleaning you have to do in the kitchen. It also helps with less trash, surprisingly, and it takes up a lot less space than having to get groceries, pre-cutting them, and then storing them in the fridge. So it makes things interesting. So I look forward to seeing your guys' projects. And keep in mind, if you want healthy foods, ignore the center aisles. Just do the outside and out. That is it. Trust me. It makes things so much more simpler, but a little bit more confusing because knowing how to cook makes the world of difference when planning.